Hello and welcome to the War Report. Happy New Year, happy holidays. Uh, this is the show where we talk about NXT and a new era of AEW. Apparently, I am your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. Quan, did you have a good had a good break?
You know what, man? I needed that, to be honest with you. I think those last 2 weeks of the year where I just didn't really have to I could just watch wrestling, just watch it and not really have to really critically think about it is very nice.
You
It's been a
see,
long time
you
since
see,
I've been able to do that.
y'all some real wrestling fans. And I always say that I like video games before, like I like video games before wrestling, so I'll always play video games over wrestling. So y'all go, oh man, so glad that I could just watch wrestling and relax. You know what I did? I didn't watch a goddamn thing, and I played a
I know
fuck
you.
ton of video games.
If it wasn't for the spreadsheet, I was that close to filling the whole thing out. I had to watch the last two, like the last SmackDown and Raw. But yeah, man. Besides
I
that,
watched it for
okay.
noise in the background, but oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. Besides that, I had a good holiday. I haven't talked to you. We haven't talked since outside of Discord. We haven't really talked at all since the last podcast. So we got a lot of catching up to do, I
Yeah, we have
guess.
we have so much catching up. Well, so much catching up, so much to talk about, and uh we could rapid fire through some of it when we get there. Let me look at the notes real quick. Uh
I might have missed something as far as the news go, but
there's the Regal thing that dropped today. We could talk about all the Sasha Banks stuff, or we could talk about Wrestle Kingdom in general for Patreon. Uh and we forgot to fill out AEW for the thing, but that is fine. Um,
great start. Great start to
yeah,
the year.
I mean, that just shows you how I feel about the show in general, honestly. Um, but just for an update for everybody, I've been playing a lot of video games. I finished Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wild, whatever DLC, and I finished Forbidden West all during the all during our small break.
How are they? I never played them.
I will preface this and say that if if the video game ever had like a bow and arrow in it, I would not use it. Like I didn't really like the torque bow in Gears of War. I don't use
You
the
know what?
go ahead.
I was gonna say that's the only bow I've ever fucked with in any video game ever. The torque bow. Besides that, no, thank you.
It's really fire, but like I would use any other gun. In Last of Us, I don't use the bow and arrow. In Overwatch, I don't play Hanzo. So to play a game where the main character is an archer and solely an archer, she gets better melee stuff in the second game, but I wasn't having much fun with the second one. It felt dated, which was like fine, but Forbidden West is like beautiful, gorgeous,
Yeah, it
amazing,
looks really good.
beautiful game. I will say though, I think it's a great game. I think it's really, really good. It's probably one of my least favorite Sony exclusives though.
Mm.
That's all I will say. And what actually sparked my interest in playing Horizon was a TikTok that was just like, oh man, look at all these like Sony protagonists. And then they were saying like everybody's goaded. And then like they had to like kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna have to say Aloyd's kind of mid. And it's just like,
Oh no.
she is. I'm not even gonna lie. She's not an Ellie. She sure as fuck ain't no Kratos. Um
Was it one of those TikToks where like they got Knuckles with the freaking
no no no
approve?
I wish she was.
I love that one. That's
Those
my
are great.
out of all those meme formats they do on TikTok. That's my favorite one for sure.
Yes. That's me and J5's favorite as well. But no, it was one of the ones where they like walked to a certain side of the screen. And when it was the main character for antagonist, he walked to the, yeah, they good, but he crawled to their kind of mid side. And I was
Oh, okay.
like, he didn't want to say it too loud, but I'll say it here right now. But right now I have a whole bunch of stuff in my backlog, and right now I am playing I'm playing Bioshock. Uh The
Have you
first and
played those
second one.
before?
Yes, I played all.
I
I'm
only
not
played
playing Infinite again.
I only played Infinite. That was the only one I played.
I'm not playing Infinite again. I didn't find that game much fun when I played it, but BioShock 1 and 2 is pretty fun. And then what is it? I also finished Breaking Bad over the weekend, over the break.
I was so amazed you had never seen that before. I had assumed you had seen that.
I I can't even say what I was doing that was not. I was probably playing video games, honestly. Yeah,
What, 20 that's what, 2010? When did Breaking
yeah.
Bad come out? Yeah,
I
fair.
remember. I remember my friend talking about Breaking Bad a lot with another classmate, but like, nah, I just I knew what Breaking Bad was, and I was just like, oh, they deal the meth and shit. Okay, that's cool. But then I'd play Call of Duty.
Yeah, right.
Like I was just like, that's cool. I'm playing what is it? Probably Black Ops 2. That was probably what was out around that time. Um, but I finished that. I watched the El Camino movie
I didn't like
yesterday.
it. Did you like it? I didn't like it.
I thought it was perfectly okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what threw me off? I know it shouldn't have mattered that much, but Jesse Plemons looks way different than what he did on Breaking Bad.
No.
It
You
sticks
know
out
who
crazy.
you know who looks different in that fucking movie?
Oh.
Todd. Todd has such a fat fucking face.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about
in the
Jesse
movie.
Plemons. Yeah,
Oh,
Jesse
okay,
Plemons,
yeah. Sorry, I thought you. I kept thinking Pinkman.
No, not
but yeah,
Jesse Pinkman. No, Jesse Plemons.
his
Yeah,
face
yeah.
is
Todd looks,
so fucking fat in the movie, and I'm
it
just
doesn't
like,
work. It doesn't work.
y'all didn't even try to CG the jaw.
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend about it. I thought the movie was perfectly okay. But my thing is that like, so I finished Breaking Bad and then I watched the movie the next day. Had to get a little breathing room. I just went through 5 seasons.
Yeah, you zoomed to that.
When Walt was, sorry, Breaking Bad spoilers, sorry, I guess.
Yeah.
But, when Walt dies, or like, they wrap that up and Jesse drives off into the sunset, my mind never thought, damn, I wonder what happened. Like, as soon as I finished it, man, I wonder what Jesse does after this. That was not a single thought in my mind thought like, what Jesse is going to do now, or like an epilogue for Jesse.
Yeah, I don't remember like people at the time. I don't remember people clamoring for like, okay, I like when I watched the finale on TV.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's a good way to just write off Jesse. He gets away, and he can live his life and do whatever. And never in my mind did I clamor. Yeah, like I'm with you. Like, why did so when Netflix announced that they were doing the movie, I was like, oh, okay, I guess.
That's cool.
Fun.
Like,
yeah, that's cool. I wasn't looking for this, but I'll watch it. You know what I mean?
when I was watching Breaking Bad. And then, I heard about the movie, blind eye. I didn't know what was going on. I thought that it was actually going to be like, kind of like probably like a few years away from like the current events. So when it was just like, man, Jesse's just trying to get to blah, I was just like, dog, this could have just been an episode, not a 2-hour movie.
I don't even remember what happened in the movie.
And then it's okay. My only thing is that like I don't know. I thought the movie was perfectly okay, and I'm gonna start Better Call Saul tomorrow. I had to watch AEW, so
I need to tap into Better Call Saul. I remember I watched it when it debuted on TV, and I was like, I don't think it's gonna be for me. I should have known better. I should have known better that it was gonna be amazing.
You should have known better because Saul Goodman is an amazing character on the show.
Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, like I watched the first episode, and I was like, man, I don't really care. I don't know what it was. Maybe I just burnt out from like Breaking Bad content.
Probably.
Because Better Call Saul came out I feel like it came out pretty soon, right after the
dog. When I Wikipedia'd Better Call Saul and I saw there were 6 seasons, I said, "Nigga, when?"
I'm about to say, because when did Breaking Bad ended in what 2013?
I started hearing about
2015. Okay, so it was 2 years, but it feels
I started hearing about Better Call Saul like for the first time probably last year. So when I saw 6 seasons, I was just like, nigga, when? I thought this was a 3-season show, and it was the best thing ever on television. And it probably still is, but I was just like, I'm really excited to get into that. But
I know it's over now. As far as my viewing list, well, first of all, my gaming story is if you're friends with me on PlayStation, you know what I'm playing. I'm playing City Skylines. I'm building cities. That's, I think we had this discussion before about how I feel about like video games. Like video games today, like in the current day,
Mhm.
it's too like I have to be too focused on it. You know what I mean? Like when
No,
I
I
play
get that.
cities, like after I just worked a whole 8-hour shift. I went to the gym. I get home. I just want to like just chill. I want to play something real relaxing. Maybe listen to some music. So I'll just play City Skylines. And just
I
chill.
I
Right.
feel that a lot because for God of War, the first one, and for Ragnarok, and for Last of Us, I would have to like
You gotta
take like
focus. Yeah, you gotta.
after I finish a segment, I take an hour-long break or I'll just stop playing for the day.
Yeah,
But let me play Borderlands 3, probably a multiplayer game or whatever. I could play that. I could turn my brain off and play it for hours.
yeah. Just chill. Just relax.
I still like those games, but yeah, I guess it's just that it's probably like the deeper plot is like there's just so much media that we consume. Like
Yeah. Oh
we
man,
have
don't even start.
we have to take two at once. Pause.
Wait, hey,
So it's just like I have to listen to a podcast and play video games or
yo, hey,
listen to
bro,
something
dead
while I'm playing.
ass.
I can't solely focus on one thing for like a long period of time. But
But while we're
for
at that,
Ragnarok though, I was tapped in, but I had to take breaks.
I started God of War, but the first one, so I played like literally the first hour. But
Okay.
as far as watching things or any kind of content I'm viewing, I do have a goal for 2023. I'm gonna watch at least one movie every week, and I already have a list of movies so far. I gotta add more to it. I have to watch Nope. I want to watch Glass Onion. I want to watch X and Pearl. I'm gonna watch The Menu tomorrow. I'm
I
gonna
gotta
watch
watch the
Bullet.
menu.
I'm gonna watch Bullet Train, and I gotta watch all three John Wick movies. I've never seen any of those movies.
Jesus,
And that
you need to watch the John Wick movies first.
maybe it's weekend. So that's my
uh,
goal. Y'all gotta hold me to it.
a movie that was suggested to me that I think that you should probably watch as well is RRR. It's a
What was that?
it's a Hindi movie
Hmm?
from what I understand, and it's on Netflix. It's getting
RRR?
it's just three R's. It's getting glowing reviews from everybody I know, so I'm it's in my watch list.
Oh, they got niggas with cool mustaches shooting guns. Is that
that's all I know.
nah, this look hard. Hold on. Off the images alone, I ain't look at the trailer. I'm just looking at pictures. This should look hard. I'll add it onto my list.
Yeah.
Rise, Roar, Revolt.
Okay. I didn't know it was an acronym. I just thought it's true.
I just looking at the poster. That might not be it. I have no idea.
It's been suggested to me by like 4 people so far, and
Okay.
trusted minds. I'm gonna get into that. What I'm
You got
watching right
artsy
now,
friends. I believe them.
yeah. So I got two things on my watch list. It's small, but they're very good. It's gonna take a long time to consume. I gotta watch Better Call Saul. That's what I watch at home. What I watch at work while I'm working, I'm watching Bad Girls Club.
Hmm?
I'm tapped
Okay.
into I'm tapped into reality TV.
I'm gonna hear you out.
I'm
Bad Girl
tapped
Club.
in.
That's interesting. That's crazy because I watch, me, I watch all the reality shows, and that's one show I've never seen a single episode of Bad Girl Club. Couldn't tell you a thing about it. I don't know what's
guys,
going on.
guys, I promise we'll talk about wrestling. But
Look where we're at right now.
Bad Girls Club. My friend, whenever we go on our lunch break together, my boss, will eat, and we have to eat and watch something. We can't just sit down and eat and talk or whatever. She showed me, I think it was like season 9 of the Bad Girls Club reunion. This girl got her ass beat 3 times in that reunion. And for some reason, I was tapping my vein. I said, you know what? I think I need this.
Got that blood flow. He's like, you got me hype.
I was just like, yeah. So I went on Reddit and I was just like, what is the top 5 Bad Girl Club seasons? And everybody was saying 5, 6, 9, 7, 10, 11. So I said, all right, that's going to be the watch list.
Oh no.
Me and them, we about to finish season 5 this week. And I swear to God, these motherfuckers, they argue over every single fucking thing. And it is hilarious, bro.
Is it?
I love like you do like you'll see one thing and be like, oh, okay. And then something will set them off in the next scene and they'll be talking to some bitch that they hated just a scene ago, confronting and confiding with them. Next episode, the motherfuckers just gone. They just leave the house.
Wow. So is like is it a recurring cast or is it different girls every time?
It's different girls every time. I started on season 5 because they're in Miami and I thought that'd be fun to watch.
Is it? You saying it's just real? Okay.
My other coworker was telling me that he watched this reality show where it's Bad Girls Club, but like for men, and they keep fighting.
Oh, like, is that shit on Zeus, right? I forgot what it's called.
Probably.
I know what you're talking about.
We tapped into Zeus Network. That's gonna come when the Blueface shit, when that 4th season finished. We tapped into that. But he was like, "Oh, go ahead."
Oh, shit. No, I was saying one time I was hanging with this girl and we were watching. I think it was Jocelyn's Cabaret on Zeus.
Yep, and that's what we tapped into,
show.
baby.
Insane fucking show. I watched about 3 episodes. The girls fighting with their titties out. Jocelyn with the host, Jocelyn, the host, was over fighting girls for coughing in the studio. That shit was insane. I never seen nothing like that before.
Less, bro. Say fucking less, bro. I'm so tapped the fucking, bro. Me and my brother, we about to share a Zeus network, bro. This shit is fucking comedy. But he was telling us like it's probably the shit's on Zeus network, like dudes, but they fight, like they real fight, they boxing out. I was like, that's not fun to me because I could just watch boxing. These bitches is like they playing real mind. No, they're playing mind games.
Oh,
over motherfuckers, bro. This is psychological warfare. This shit is insane. Anybody that's seen Bad Girls Club,
storytelling,
anybody that's seen Bad Girls Club knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I believe if they fight, they get kicked out of the house. First episode. Gotcha. I promise I'll stop right here. I ain't never seen this in all the days that I've watched reality TV. This woman barged into the production room and started beating on one of the producers and got kicked out the first episode. I said, this started to go. The room where they got the cameras and shit and they like, changing or, recording shit. She barged into that room and started swinging on producers, bruh.
That's crazy. I was probably going to go to jail.
I said, Shawty, to go. I said, go. I ain't never seen nothing fucking like it, bro. That is it. That is our that's our life updates. Everything's fine in the world.
Bad Girls Club and City Skylines and whatever else the hell it was on.
All right. Let's talk about some news. First things first, over the weekend or over our extended break during the New Year's slow news week. The slow news weeks, good thing it built up. But we got Dragon Lee signing with AEW. Signing with WWE. I'm so sorry.
So we're so used to ND guys signing to AEW.
Last time I saw this man, he was getting his ass beat at 9:59 on AEW, getting unmasked too.
They ripped his mask off. They never followed up. We never saw him again.
Never followed. That boy said, "This shit dumb."
I'm not dead here.
That is crazy. I like Dragon Lee. I think he's really cool.
I like him too.
I like Dragon Lee a lot. I like his mask. I can't wait for that merch so I could cop one.
Copping the Dragon Lee joint?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be hard. You know what? I want a mask. I'm gonna ask somebody for a mask for Christmas next year. I'm putting that on the list.
So when I went to the AEW show with my friend, she I pay for the tickets, so she was just like, I'll pay for the drinks and I'll buy any merch that, whatever.
Nice.
She was gonna buy me a Dark Order mask, and I said, "Nah, that's okay. You ain't got to do that."
You didn't want to be 10. You didn't want to be 13.
I said, "No, bro. Caught me to CM Punk shirt." But nah. Oh, also, I went to a live show. Shout out to Alan.
A live show.
I went to the live show. One of the listeners saw me there and did not interact because they saw I was eating. Alan, shout out to you. Because boy, I was hungry as shit.
Out on the Slacker?
Yeah.
That's my guy, man.
I didn't even know they were in my I didn't even know they were from Miami. So that was nice to see the tweet or whatever. But I was eating. So shout out to not talking to me while I was eating. But if you see me at a live show and I'm not eating, feel free to say hi. Also, I didn't think I was recognizable because I still had the brazen.
Nigga, you're like 8 foot tall. What are you talking about? You can stick out of the crowd like crazy.
Not that fucking tall.
Whatever. As far as Dragon League goes, I'm excited for this besides the AEW match, the last real series of matches I ever seen them have was against Takahashi. I think they're all the matches they had were fantastic. I think NXT, this is something NXT needed. They had to have a big name really come in. I won't say like Dragon Lee's a huge name, but like he's known enough on on the indie scene or in Japan that I think NXT kind of needed that that little real kick in the pants to start the year off. I think that was really cool. I don't know when we'll see Dragon Lee. Probably not until like Liver or some shit like that, low key. But
probably no. Vengeance Day.
You think so? They haven't. Did they say anything on TV? Did I miss anything about it?
Nah, they I think they might have showed. They probably just showed like the video package that we all seen online or whatever. But I think we might.
They think I change his name. They're definitely changing his name. I don't think they're gonna unmask him. But they're gonna change his name.
I don't care about that, but I don't think they shouldn't unmask him because I want the mask.
I don't think they will.
Like they sell that merch, baby. But nah, I think he'll show up a lot sooner than we think because NXT isn't like it was before, where there were a whole bunch of hot indie names or like a whole bunch of like and like people that can like no disrespect to the people that are there, but like a lot of people that can work. So I think like soon as there's like somebody that can like, somebody that needs work, they're going to put Dragon Lee with them, debut him at the same time. So you get the Dragon Lee debut and then you get him working with a less experienced guy and then helping him like come up. Like, Dragon Lee could come in right now, work with Big Body Javi and then like, move on.
That'd be fun.
That's easy.
Because obviously, Dragon Lee's wrestling ability is never going to be in question. We've been told, we've read, basically they said it, like the reason he wants to go to NXT is to really work on his promo, work on his English. I don't think I've ever heard him talk before, so I don't even know if he knows any English.
Hopefully he does better than Andrade.
Yeah, because Andrade been in the States for a long time, and I don't feel like he really got much better. I understand English is a hard language to learn, so I'm not going to fault him too hard, but
I don't know a second language, so I'm not gonna really shit on him. But if you're in the pursuits of learning a second language and you haven't gotten better at it in 4 or 5 years, I gotta say something.
Yeah. What's up, man?
But no, I'm excited for Dragon Lee. Hopefully he debuts relatively soon. I saw people talking about this, but I didn't see any reports, or I didn't think he was leaving. But Booker T staying as NXT's color commentator, like, did people think he was gonna leave because Pat McAfee is coming back? Like, is that what it was?
Yeah, I think it's kind of known that Michael Cole doesn't like 3-man booths, so like people are like, where the hell are we gonna go? I don't think he's ever been a fan of the three. He hasn't been on a 3-man booth in a long time. Well,
he doesn't like a 3-man booth. But if Triple H says you gonna be in a 3-man booth, you gonna be in a 3-man booth.
I mean, yeah, but I think I think at this point he got the clout where he's like, I don't really want to do that, man. He hasn't done a 3-man booth in a long time. Because ever since at least 2019, it's been either him and Corey or him and Bat. That's been pretty much it. Or now him and Wade. So I'm happy for Booker. Sometimes he can be distracting a little bit, but
I mean,
it's fine. Cool. I'm not. Not like
we've had worse, and I don't think Booker is all that bad. Honestly, no. Like I don't think he's bad at all. Like he's good in like a fun way. Like he's good, like or like what you would call distracting or refer to as distracting is really enjoyable, like fun banter for me. Like it reminds me of when, it was Beth Phoenix, Wade, and like Vic, like their banter would get kind of like overshadowed because they're trying to like correct each other or whatever. But like, I still found that enjoyable. Booker, sometimes, he be going a little off the wall and shit like that, but like that makes it fun.
What did Booker say last week? I think he said something about Lash Legend being with
with Meg Thee Stallion.
And then, like, what?
I fucking hit the blinking guy meme, but like, that's not too distracting. I laughed it off, and then like, it was whatever after.
Like, what is this man talking about?
But yeah, I like Booker on commentary. I don't know where Wade goes or whatever like that, but a commentary team that needs fucking help is Raw's commentary team, bro.
Hey,
KP stinks.
I don't know what happened. I liked him when he was doing like main event or in like when I would occasionally watch main event.
He's been there before. He's just not a new guy.
No, Kevin Patrick's been around. Didn't Kevin Patrick do NXT for a minute?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure Kevin Patrick was doing NXT at one point.
I thought he was just like some new nigga. Nah, this dude stinks.
Nah, he was doing main event. He was doing Level Up.
I don't watch those shows. So dude stinks. Him and Corey are like maybe like Corey he'll be better. Like
Corey Shrine, man.
Those two would be better in separate pairings. Like I think
Absolutely.
those two are terrible together.
Would you rather have Jimmy or Vic? I'm not Vic. I'm sorry. Jimmy or Kevin.
Jimmy or Kevin? Fuck, man. I know Mark might kill me when he hears this, but I think I might have to go with Jimmy, bro.
Wow, really?
He at least sounds like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Like you said that. Well, like you said that KP's been doing main event and like shit, and he be saying shit that just. I was just like, have you been watching the product, bro? Like he said, like. He legit sounds like he don't watch the product, bro. Like he's commentating as an outsider, like Jimmy was, but at least Jimmy would like. Yes, he's not expressive or like crazy when people do moves and shit like that, but at least he knows what the fuck to say. KP, what is that? I forget who was on commentary, but when they were teaming up with Corey and they was beating the brakes off his ass, and I was just like, dog, you got to get this nigga out of here, bro. This nigga is getting fucking smoked. I'm not really a big fan of KP, man. I think he's terrible. Next, NXT UK stars are having visa issues, which that was bound to happen.
It always happens.
I'm assuming this is for Jordan Devlin, right? Because he hasn't been around for a minute.
No, one of them was Axiom. That's why they had the injury angle. It's the same reason Dewdrop hasn't been on TV. Blair Davenport, a lot of them. It said a lot of the people are just having visa issues. I think that was the reason Gallows had to leave. They've been going for a while. So yeah, I think it just it's interesting to think of how the roster would be like all 10 of those UK guys and girls kind of came back. Would they have room for like everybody? Because we still haven't really heard anything as far as NXT Europe is going. I don't know when we will, if we will. So, yeah.
I'm not Twitter.com. I'm not going to act like I know I'm an expert on visas. But
I don't know.
Honestly, I feel like those are like the fact that the wrestling industry has not mastered getting people their visas and shit and like having like getting that right throughout all these years kind of just makes me feel like there's a system issue with the visas and shit.
I'm sure it's a pain in the ass. Immigration just sounds like a pain in the ass in general, especially if like you're an independent contractor or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Pac has to take a extended break every 3 months. We won't see the guy, so I don't know what he be doing. It sucks. It really does. Because then you're like, if you're the head of creative or whatever, do you invest in these people and then shit, they gotta go? You know what I mean?
Well, shit,
like if you give Drew McIntyre the WrestleMania win and then in like May he has to leave because he can't come to the country.
I feel like WWE has to like probably get like a government visa man on their board of directors.
They need a plug.
They need a plug. They need a visa plug. They need to get in. They need to get in contact with somebody. That's really unfortunate because I love Dewdrop.
That Dewdrop.
You know who the fuck been in the States? Who has been on NXT UK and been in the States in a minute? Fucking Ginny. The fuck.
She's
They don't be
chilling,
doing
bro.
nothing, bro.
I think I think she's like kind of transitioned into like their social media team or something. I know she has like an interview show or something for like
Mm.
NXT
She
UK or like
she was doing stuff with BT Sports for a
yeah, I think
bit,
she's
but I
doing shit like
believe
BT Sport.
did that partnership end, right? Correct?
They're not in the studio no more. But outside of, I'm not really sure what the relationship between. I don't know anything. Shit, as far as NXT International goes,
Well, yeah, I guess
we're
it's like
hearing rumor,
NXT.
we're hearing rumors about some other NXT properties that might happen, but
Come on, man. You already know NXT Mongolia, bitch.
Mongolia.
Get lit. Yeah, Jenny's been in here in the States for a minute, just chilling with Walter and shit like that. I'm
She's
just like,
chilling,
get the
man.
shawty in the ring, bro.
Chilling. She's done.
There's a space in toxic attraction now.
She said, "I'm good. I'm a housewife now. My man running shit. I don't gotta work no more, man.
Please, bro.
Let me get my fashion. Let me get my fashion shit off. Leave me alone.
I've been gassing
No,
you
no
so
bumps.
much, bro, and then nobody's ever gonna see the vision. Fuck, can't do this to me, bro. That's that.
You know what's a funny story about that? Now that you said that, this is wrestling related. But one time, this is when I was kind of in and out of wrestling, and I was watching, and I was with my boy over at we were in college, and he at his campus, and there's like a bunch of us watching like WrestleMania 28, whatever one it was. But you know, so I'm a huge Bryan Danielson guy at the time. He just got here from Ring of Honor. Big match. He's the champion. He's gonna wrestle Sheamus. I was telling people like, yo, bro, when I tell you, because a lot of them were like real casual, like, this dude Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryan, he's that
I already
dude.
know where this is going.
He's that dude. I would gas him up the whole time, like, yo, this shit about to go crazy. We're the best wrestler in the world. Yada yada yada. What happened?
That boy got his ass whooped.
That boy got big booted within 10 seconds. And then that was the match. And I was like, it was maybe like a dumbass. I was never gassing the dude up for like, I swear to God, I was gassing the dude up for like a half hour. And then the match started and it was over in 10 seconds.
It's okay, bro. You won in the end. Can't talk about his AEW run, but you won in the end. But yeah. Our next topic is Wrestle Kingdom related. So let's transition on to Patreon and then we'll talk about it there.
She listened to Kendrick. You know what I mean?
He made a left, she made a right. Whatever the fuck Kendrick said. All right. Let's get into NXT first. While we still fill out the rest of AEW. We were just having so much fun. All right. NXT. First things first. I'm gonna start from the bottom to the top. Alba Fire defeats Isla Dawn in a Extreme Resolution match, which I do like the name of it, but this is kind of whatever to me. I'm still in the girl. Why are you here? And
Girl, why are you here?
I thought the match was really nice once they got into the ring, but all the backstage fighting and stuff like that with the refs trying to break it up and shit. I was just like, let's stop right there, bro.
Dog, all right, look.
Alba.
I understand that they want to make the women and the men look equal, but you have 4 grown-ass men telling this woman who possibly 135 pounds to stop. If y'all just grab that girl and hold her back, there's 4 of y'all. Y'all can't hold Alba Fire back. What's the point? I don't know. I just thought that was silly.
Touch the performer.
I guess not. I just thought that was like so silly. Like, bro, just grab that girl. But yeah, the backstage antics was whatever for me. Once they did get in the ring, I enjoyed what they did there. They do that a lot with Alba Fire. It seems like they have like a whole like
backstage thing
backstage, and then have the match in the ring. They got a lot of time. I think this is the best Isla Dawn I've looked in a while. I think as far I would never really like blown away by Isla Dawn's in ring work when she was in UK. But I thought she looked really good in this match, and so yeah, I think that was I personally I would say. I was gonna say it was the best match on the night, but it wasn't. So I take that.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't even know why you started that sentence.
I was about to say it. I almost forgot.
But yeah, I thought that part of the match was really cool. I'm very curious where they go on from here, but I don't want to fantasy book it because I have so many ideas of what she could be doing on the main roster instead. So that's that on that.
Raw can use her. Say that much.
Shit, if Liv Morgan's gonna be fucking with damage control, they could use a third person.
You feel me?
Like, let's get something cracking here. But yeah, that's that match. Next, the women will be having a battle royale this week.
Hey.
I didn't really like much of the promo stuff that was going on in there, but New
goofy,
Year, yeah, it was kind of goofy. But New Year, let's kind of just get something cracking. So I don't know who I want to win, but I think it'd be fun.
I don't even know who would win.
Whoever wins, I think it would be a good match anyway.
Honestly, out of like the main contenders you're imagining, I don't remember who the hell came out. I mean, everybody did. I don't know. I guess they could do like.
Honestly, they could
do like Zoe. They could do like Zoe.
Well, they could go face versus face for this because it's just a battle royale win.
You thinking like Nikita or something? I don't even know. Like,
yeah,
that'd be interesting. Because like Nikita's like double her size.
Yeah.
But look, I don't know who's gonna win it, but low key, that was a little flex move by NXT. That was a little flex move by Sean and the producer. They're like,
look at our women's division.
We got like 30 of them. You know what I mean? Like, we got girls in the back y'all don't even know about yet.
Y'all spent like 100,000 what on Miss Monet? A million Monet? Come on, man.
We got like 10 of those backstage right now as we speak. It's like, it's like when you like lose your girl, like when you lose a girlfriend and you try to compensate, like, I got like 10 hoes right now I'm talking to. Like, I'm good over here. You know what I mean?
Nah.
You kind of hurt.
I'm gonna get my bitch back.
Yeah, man, I thought that was really cool just seeing all the women out there. Like, damn, they got a roster of girls right now.
That is a very solid women's division. So we'll be looking forward to that. And they're gonna have the battle royale next week, and then I don't recall. Did they say that they're gonna have the match at Vengeance Day or?
I would assume so. I mean, it's only like what, a month away.
It's a battle royale win. Like, I don't think we should be holding that like really tight for that long.
You do the battle royale, and then you got what, 2 weeks to really build it. You got 3 weeks to build it up. So yeah, that works.
Yeah. They're not doing New Year's Evil this year. No, doesn't seem like
it.
New
Year's Evil is next week.
Oh, sorry.
So we might as well do predictions while we're at it too.
Yeah, we can. If you could pull up the card. Sorry, I guess I must have missed that. I wasn't really paying attention. I was playing Overwatch. But next we get the match that I thought was gonna start off the year, and I was kind of hot. I was like, nigga, what the fuck is y'all doing? Axiom versus Trick Williams. I was just like, hey, what's going on here, bro? Y'all don't want to do this, man. But it was really Apollo versus it was Apollo versus Carmelo Hayes, and a really solid match, a really good match to start off the year. Really good. Carmelo Hayes wins, so he's gunning for it. Soon as Grayson Waller's done fucking around, Carmelo's gonna hop on that title chase, and then I don't know where Apollo goes from here, but damn, maybe who's North American champion right now?
Wesley.
Oh,
shit. Deal with Dijak, so
good luck, Apollo. Hopefully they find something for you to do, bruh. Or they could use you in the Rumble or some shit. After that match ends, Axiom comes out, mad quick, starts swinging, beating niggas' asses, and then we get Trick Williams versus Axiom in what has been said to be Trick Williams' best match. And I say that's a low bar to clear. But personally, it is not that bad.
I gave it a 2.5. Let me go look at the. I gave it 2.75. So that's. Let me go look at last year's spreadsheet to see if you got anything higher than 2.75.
Shit, maybe the rounds match that you love so fucking much.
I did not give him a match. I gave him a 3 twice last year. So
Jesus Christ.
What did I give him a 3 for? I don't even know what I gave him.
I bet that. Y'all hear the shit.
What did I give him a 3 for? Who the hell? No, hold on.
It better not be the Ricochet match, bro.
It was him and Carmelo versus Solo Sikoa and Cameron Grimes got a 3,
That
and
was okay match.
then
That was good.
I don't remember that. And yeah, I gave and the Wesley versus Trick Williams. I don't know if this was the rounds match. Oh no, I gave
It
that
probably
2.5. It wasn't that one. What did the other one? Oh yeah, okay, it was the round. I gave the rounds match a 3.
Jesus. What
I
a
gave the rounds match a 3.
come on, man. Cyrus, bro.
I did give it a 3. I liked it. I thought it was interesting. But
You a sick Negro, bro.
oh man.
And the last main topic here. I know it feels like quick hits because really they're just really good matches and we have kind of clear implications. There's not much to say else.
Yeah, it was a match heavy show.
Yeah. The Grayson Waller effect with the guest Braun Breaker. I hate this segment.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't really pay attention to it. I caught the end when he talked about his dad and then he hit him and then he did a little front flip over the ropes and then
he gripped his phone. He gripped his phone like he was about to throw it in the crowd. And he was
I thought he was too.
Relax.
he tried to pull a Logan Paul. That's all.
Yeah. So the reason why I don't like this, J5 pointed out when we were talking about it in the Discord, is that Grayson Waller is talking about himself and not trying to sell the match. That's one. For me, main issue is that we're getting way too many Grayson Waller effect segments.
Yo, we had like 4 in the last 2 months, bro.
These segments are not good for what you're trying to promote. I think it only worked once, and it was for the deadline match because he's in it. He was in it. Everybody got some bars off. Everybody got something to say. I think the worst Grayson Waller segment of this year is the Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade one because he kept talking about himself when it should be about the two women here. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't like that.
I
saw Grayson Waller effect last night, and I was like, yeah, I don't, whatever. I know it's about to happen.
And this one is just, just like a bunch of low hanging fruit and not talking about the match. Like, ooh, what is it? I went viral on these things, and it's just like, dog, you didn't go viral, bro. I don't see this shit on TikTok, bro. This shit did not go viral, bro. Nobody's using your shit to stitch anything, bro.
I know what's crazy.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna. You can finish your thought because mine's pointless. But go ahead.
I bet I can go on any TikTok that has Nikita Lyons on it, and it has more views than anything that has Grayson Waller on it.
Easy.
Like, you're not going viral, bro. Like, stop this shit. And then he talked about his father or whatever. Oh, you're just your daddy's gimmick, and I was just like, all right, bro, we get it.
He ain't even a daddy's gimmick. He's his uncle's gimmick.
Whatever. Yeah. But I was just like, all right, we get it. He's the dude's son. This is like, it don't work. It didn't work when fucking JD McDonough did it. It didn't work when the last nigga did it or when Joe Gacy did it. It just doesn't work. Especially because he's not using the Steiner name.
That too.
Let's stop with the Grayson Waller effects. Whatever happens after this, I don't care. Let's just get to the Carmelo versus Braun, and then either or can graduate from NXT after.
You know what I want to do next week for Patreon? I'm going to give us a little homework assignment for Patreon. I want to do what we want to see from AEW and NXT for the year 2023. Just like 3 different things for each one of them. And then or even like 2 or 3, whatever. We'll figure it out. But okay. I think we should do that for Patreon next week.
All right. Text that to me so I can remember and I'll fill it out tomorrow.
All right, let's do that.
Because I have a whole bunch of shit I would love AEW to be doing. Our quick hits. We get Kofi Kingston beating Joe Gacy, what I thought was a very solid match. If New Day is here to really just suss out who's main roster ready and who's not, I love it because they're hitting all the right people.
they give him the X-Pac test.
Yeah, they're doing a good job because I think Joe Gacy is good.
Vince would, if he wanted to see if a guy was good enough, he put him out there with X-Pac to see if he can have a good match with X-Pac because he trusted him that much. So I think that's probably what they're gonna do with Kofi and it probably X-Pac's idea, but you could throw out there with Kofi or in Woods with these guys. Yeah, I think I never really doubted Joe Gacy's abilities as far as in ring. I thought he was He seemed like he's always decent. It's just he need to figure out what
I
his gimmick was.
I do like if we're gonna call him up, I do not want to see him without Schism. I think Schism is doing like great shit. But there's already a lot of factions on these shows currently. So
Yeah.
maybe when the bloodline dissolves, maybe we could start implementing more factions. Like one faction has to fall.
For another one to come in.
Yeah, because if it doesn't happen, we're gonna start we look like a big ass New Japan roster right now, where everybody's in a fucking faction.
Are you concerned about Ava Rain? I'm a little concerned. No. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm a little concerned. She had done nothing, not even wrestle. She had done nothing physical at all. Is she cleared?
You know why that don't worry me?
Why?
Because she could just be a great mouthpiece for them. She's doing great.
I'd be disappointed if we never got to see her wrestle, though.
That's not my issue. That's not my problem.
I'd be disappointed.
I see. What is it? We seen Zelina Vega all in it. Like, you know, she gets physical every now and then, or like involved every now and then. Ava, to an extent, she was like doing a little interfering in the Kofi match, but like
she grabbed the foot. That don't count.
I mean, that's more physical than just standing there. That's fine. And then, you know.
Also, she's tall as shit. She's like shoulder to shoulder with like what's my man's name? Zach Gibson. No, like Zach Gibson. And Zach Gibson don't look like he's short. Might be. I don't know.
It's fine if she's just a mouthpiece. That's fine with me. The wrestling could come later. Because I feel like,
but I'm concerned. Like, is she allowed to wrestle? Like, was there like someone said, "Yo, you can't do this"?
If she's not, that's fine. If she does it down the line, that's better.
I want to see her wrestle.
I need her. You want to see if she's the Rock or not, and then you guess what? I wasn't there during the Attitude Era, so I don't give a fuck if she's like the Rock or not.
I want her to see her do the rollover DDT her dad did. I need to see her do that.
Yeah,
I need to see her do. Yo, when she did the people's elbow for the first time,
she's not gonna do. You know what? She was. As a face,
at some point as a face, she's going to do that. When she, you know how loud that pop's gonna be when she does the little spine buster. And she big as hell too. She can do the spine buster and do it look credible.
What? But guess what?
She gets up. She takes her whatever if she had a little elbow pad.
Just like that bitch. Just like what I say about a lot of people, she is her own person. You want the Rock in a bra.
I don't want Rock Jr. I just want her to do. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Rock Jr. You just said you want to see her do the rolling DDT like her dad did, and then the people's elbow.
I said I wanted her to do the people's elbow just one time. That's it. I don't want her cutting promos like her dad. She don't have to dress like her dad. I just want to see the people's elbow one time in a match. That's all. That's all I want, and I'll be satisfied.
Oh, brother, I don't want Rock Jr., but I just want her to do all her dad's moves one time.
One move? I said 2 moves.
You said 2 moves.
Okay,
2 of his signature moves.
The DDT is that's like a deep cut signature move. That's not even like a real signature move. You don't when you're playing 2K. That's just running in square. That's L2 in circle.
It's running DDT 2.
Yeah, that's not even a real signature move like that. I'm just saying.
Fucking ever, bro.
I don't even want the DDT. Just give me the people.
Oh, whatever. Now you don't want the DDT now.
That's fine. We can take that out. Just give me the DDT. No, give me the people's elbow just one time. That's all I want.
You funny shit,
dog. I don't need to do the catchphrases. None of that. I just want to see the spine buster pose. Look at the crowd. Give me one of these. Throw that fucking elbow pad, whatever else she gonna wear. Her knee brace, whatever she need to throw.
Fucking stop.
Take it up and throw that up a bitch. She can do a people's knee drop. Look at that. What I just did.
Oh, brother. We talked about this more than any of the main topics, which is hilarious. But moving on, we got Drew Gulak versus Andre Chase, and what I thought was a really good match. These dudes can't fail. And we didn't talk about it because it's not news, but we see they got Hank Walker away from Quincy real quick.
Well, I think Quincy's a stalker now, so I don't know what that's about.
Oh, is that? The person that was behind the camera is
yeah.
What is it? You thought it was
I don't know. I think Novak said that he thought it was Quincy. I wouldn't be shocked.
I mean,
were we around
him.
when he was bullshitting in the spaces and Shawn Michaels was in there?
Yeah, we no, it was apparently it was a fake account, which is hilarious. But you know
Oh,
what?
that's whack.
What we heard, what he be doing in them group chats, him being a stalker and airing out people's business seems to be a regular for him. So
Art imitates
that's
life.
what it is. Yeah. But let's hope Hank Walker actually grows from being around all these individuals. Also, I like to see that Thea Hale actually got some mic time and she was out for that for the build up to the Royal not the Royal Rumble, the Battle Royale shit.
What is her gimmick? Is this like
Thea Hale?
a 15-year-old on sugar?
She's a college student.
I've met some college girls in my life. They don't be acting like that.
Shit. They not smart like her. She aced in all her classes.
She's like my daughter off sugar.
That's it's good to have energy. It's not great to be tired at 19 or however old she is.
I think she's only 18.
Oro defeated Big Body Javi. I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention in this match.
It was pretty quick.
I was trying to I was learning Jumper Queen. And then we got the debut of I think who's going to be my favorite superstar of goddamn 2023. We got Riz God.
Riz God.
Riz God Jensen, bruh. Kiana James lost that match over the holidays and he consulted her. Got to hang out at the bar.
You know where he got it with? He got it with he hit it with the Merry Christmas text. You know what I mean? That's the easy way to get in. Any holiday. You can just sneak in there and like, hey, look, hey, Merry Christmas. Hope you got everything you wanted. You know what I mean?
The happy holidays.
How'd your weekend go? What you got? New Year's plans?
She said, well, he texted her, you got everything that you wanted, and she said, nah, I said the eggplant. And that's all it was, bro.
The eggplant? You think you got that? You think you went that route? The aggressive route?
Nah, she hit him with the aggressive route. She
hit him with.
There's one more gift I need.
you know what I'm here for. I think Jensen using the term Riz is very on brand for I think that would be something he would have said anyway. He also came out on Twitter that John Cena is his godfather, which it makes sense. I didn't realize like that would have made it like he would probably because John Cena and his dad used to be like a tag team.
So
I'm assuming he was probably born around that time because I think he's only like 20. So it would make sense that John Cena was probably around for his birth and he was a godfather. I thought that was really just out of the blue. I was like, well, that's really interesting. And it makes sense. So, you know.
Does John Cena know that he's his godfather?
I don't know.
My question.
Is Bobby Cannon alive?
Oh,
Hold on.
If I don't know the wrestler, if I don't know the wrestler's name, I'm gonna ask if they still with us.
First of all, I would be amazed if you knew who Bull Buchanan was. That's a deep cut.
Absolutely,
for sure. For like if you
some OVW shit.
No, they were like so like when Cena first did his rapper gimmick, like when he was a heel, Bull Buchanan was like his bodyguard. He called him like B squared or something like that. It was real goofy shit. But yeah, Bull Buchanan.
John Cena's so corny.
But I'm trying to look. He says he was teaming in with them to like 2003, January 2003. So like most of 2002.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. That would be that lines up.
Oh yeah, that lines up. I don't know how old Brooke Jensen's birthday is, but probably around that. I thought that was really funny and interesting. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a cool little fun fact. Could you imagine John Cena being your godfather?
No.
Also, Bull Buchanan's still alive. So, you know, there's that.
All right, that's great. You got the card for New Year's Evil, so we can start do quick predictions on that.
Let's do it. Right.
Hit me.
Gauntlet match. Pretty Deadly versus 3 teams to be determined. Winner gets the NXT Tag Team Championship match. Do you think Pretty Deadly just wins it?
I hope so. New Day doesn't need to have those titles for long.
Yeah, that's fine. Pretty Deadly gets it back. I think New Day was only really there to get that little, some more eyes on the pay-per-view. To be honest, just some names people recognize. 20-woman battle royale to determine the number 1 contenders match. These are confirmed on Wikipedia. We have Gigi Dolan, JC Jane, Ivy Nile, Tatum Paxley, Jakara Jackson, which I think would be her TV debut. Has she wrestled on TV yet?
I feel probably
I know
like
she
a
done
level
level.
up or some
She
shit.
done level up. I don't think she's been on TV yet, so good for her. Danny Palmer, I don't even know who that is. Valentina Feroz, Cora Jade, Zoe Stark, Kiana James, Electra Lopez, Lash Legend, Amari Miller, Sol Ruka, Wendy Chu, Indy Hartwell, Fallon Henley, Nikita Lyons, Lyra Valkyria, and Tia Hale.
Let's go, Thea Hale. Woo!
I'm looking at this low key. It might be Indy. I can see Indy winning this.
That'd be cool. I'm not gonna clamor for her to win this one. It's just a battle royale. They honestly
winning that.
Honestly, everybody that's in that, probably except like Jakara, no offense, could win that. We could probably even get like a debut, like what is it? You didn't list 20 women. I didn't sound like 20 women.
That was 20. I think so. This name's on Wikipedia at least.
Let's get somebody jump backstage so Tiffany Stratton could come back.
I think that you know what? You're right. I forgot Tiffany Stratton will be back by then. So yeah, it probably Tiffany Stratton winning that. I don't want her. I don't want Tiffany Stratton's first feud to be a loss though. She already lost enough last year.
So we'll see.
I hope not. I'd rather just have Indy win it and then Roxanne beat Indy, and then Indy can like go or something. I don't know. Who asked for this? Hank Walker versus Charlie Dempsey.
Shit, we ain't asked for it. Hank Walker needs it.
I guess so. I think Charlie Dempsey wins this. Possibly.
Same.
Oh, you got okay.
No,
I'm assuming you're on my same side as me. Possibly a sleeper for me. Indus Sher versus the Creed brothers.
Let's fucking go.
I low key think Indus Sher might win this. I think the Creeds can take a loss.
They could take a loss, but I think we could muddy it up a bit, but not like with cheating or anything. Let's just say that like Julius is actually like he's lying about like an injury or something, and he actually wasn't like 100% or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe like Ivy Niles like throws in a tower or some shit.
Watch that happen too. She's in a battle royale, so who knows? Maybe she won't make it. Tony D'Angelo versus Dijak.
Please give it to Dijak.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't like D'Angelo right now. It's starting to become like I really don't want to watch this motherfucker.
I haven't gotten there with him yet. And then our main event, Braun Breaker versus Grayson Waller. I think it's pretty inevitable that Braun Breaker's winning that. I don't see why Grayson would win this.
I really like Grayson, but like after this like Grayson Waller segment, I was just like, I'm starting to not really see it. Or like the what is it? The smudges faded away.
Speaking of Julius Creed, I just posted on Twitter a picture of him and Rick Boogs. Yo, Boogs is fucking jacked.
Oh yeah, he was always jacked.
No, but like he looks. I don't know, maybe because he's just got a pump. He's like flexing. That dude is ripped. He had no neck. It's all shoulder. That's crazy. I'm sorry. I just caught me off guard. I just saw that.
Yeah, dude's huge. Hopefully he comes back soon.
I hope so. He's back on his feet, so I wouldn't mind him going back to NXT. That'd be interesting. Unless they just want to put him back with Shinsuke again. But Shinsuke ain't really doing shit either, so.
Yeah, let's get those back together.
Did you watch the match with Great Muta? Shinsuke and Great Muta?
Yes, I thought the match was good. What is it? Why does the Great Muta move faster than a lot of young niggas today?
But it's the Great Muta, man.
Shit kind of nuts. He made Eddie Kingston look like a tortoise, bro.
I didn't man. He's 62. I didn't know that. I'm still amazed that William Regal is only in his 50s.
Sucks that he can't wrestle anymore, man. I feel like he would still be at it.
I think he can't take it any more bumps. I mean, he took a bump, so who knows? Maybe I don't know.
Probably ill-advised, but he took it anyway.
Yeah, he took a bump on the way out, and then had it. I'm still mad how they just put him back on the screen afterwards a week later. They should just left him off and let him go out in the sunset. Whatever. But yeah, so that's the pay-per-view. Not even a pay-per-view, it's a TV special. So yeah, that's it. Should be an interesting card. There's a couple of matches. Two of the matches I'm really looking forward to. I think the tag team match and then the main event should be both pretty good.
Yeah, well, looking forward to it as well. All right. So AEW time.
Light the fuse.
Bring the boom. Dynamite. All right. So AEW Dynamite. Oops. We start off the show with Ricky Starks versus Chris Jericho.
Good match.
Ricky Starks gets the win. I thought it was a solid match. It didn't really bother me or anything. What bothers me is the post match. This is a new era of AEW, but they're still following into the bad habits of constant beatdown angles and shit like that. So
I really wish they would have gave Ricky Starks like just a moment, just like
Just
you know,
like-
raise his
just
hand.
like, how the fuck does Action Andretti get like his full moment, but nobody else can?
Just let Ricky start to get a little, like at least 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Then you can jump him. I don't know, something. Sheesh.
Yeah,
The
I just
meaty.
felt like
He's the biggest win of his career, and then you just you know.
'cause
But this is also assuming that this is probably going to go on for another 4 months anyway. So,
which is also very unfortunate because it doesn't need to. But my thing is that like, okay, so this goes on for another, few months, but how do they start taking everybody out, or do they gain more allies? Like, how is this gonna work?
well, don't they usually do Stadium Stampede at Revolution?
Yeah, but like, who's gonna fill in these blanks?
I don't know. They'll figure it out. Be claimed or something. Who knows?
Oh, brother.
FTR. Let's throw FTR in there.
They're still around.
I know. Well, they lost their tag belts too, so they're beltless at this point.
Maybe some fucking dorks with a podcast. Next, we're kind of just gonna go in short order right now because whatever.
Yeah,
We
write
could-
it down.
I
For anybody who cares, generally how we format the show is I do the news and then Cyrus does the match breakdowns, and we were both very last minute with this stuff.
Well, I was watching the show, so I didn't pull my
Yeah.
phone out to like really type anything down, so I'm a little ill prepared. So we're going off the conversation that took place in the Discord.
But that's why you love us.
We're getting Hangman Page speaks in a long-winded promo that ended up with nothing. So that's fine.
No, I you know what? I won't say that. They're doing. It's funny because it's interesting because I've been doing the 2002 WWE rewatch. It really reminds me of when HBK came back and he was trying to do the whole, oh, I can't go anymore. I'm not cleared to go. And then they had the match, and it's going to be, they probably might do the same thing and do a street fight. Honestly, some like unsanctioned street fight. I wouldn't be shocked if they went that route.
Well, it's not going to be an unsanctioned street fight because Hangman Page said, "I'll be good." Next week,
he did
though.
say that. You're right.
Next week, though, I guarantee that my doctor is gonna clear me next week at the forum.
That you did say that. You're right. Well,
Like, why not? Like, don't even tell us that you're still not clear. Just say that you're gonna do it. Like, we're gonna fight at the forum next week. Like,
yeah, that would have been cooler.
The first, like, I would say, like 2 minutes of this promo could have just got cut. But it is what it is. I would like to just say that AEW production is ass.
Man, they have Mike stressed out. Yeah, they have Moxley stressed out.
I've never been wrong in my life. So when the crowd will start going, "We can't hear you," I was just like, "That's crazy. That's fucking nuts."
And then when they do hear him, and Moxley going, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, because he looks at the production guy and be like, "Hey, what the fuck?" He starts working. He's like, "Yeah, it worked," and then it cuts out again. And
they say, "What the fuck?" again.
that is the appropriate reaction.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure he probably said that into the mic because he thought like his mic wasn't working completely. Like not even the people at home can hear him.
He said, "What the fuck?"
That'd be
Tony Khan got to start finding people for saying "fuck" on TV, man. He about to get in trouble.
Fuck finding people. Start beating the shit out of the people in the production truck. What the fuck is he doing?
Oh my god,
dog! Imagine if Moxley cut that whole promo, not the
Nobody
crowd or the people at home could hear it. Dog, I'm going to Gorilla and I'm beating your ass.
I can't say that because this happened on Raw not that long ago either with Sheamus. So
Oh yeah.
He
Well,
missed
like,
the whole promo.
well, like
I mean,
his mic,
it was only 15 seconds. But what's
his
that?
mic wasn't on. I think that's a little. Well, still stinks, but like his mic just wasn't on. Like he probably just forgot to like flick the bitch up before walking out there.
I don't know. That was
But
weird
this
though.
is crazy for us to hear it, but like the people in the arena can't hear it, and then they cut it out, and then just fucking nuts. But it is what it is. And then they both started bragging about like, oh, I've got knocked out before. I got knocked out many a times. I was just like, dog, that's not cool. We don't get knocked out. You knock niggas out. Like that's the fire for like, like come on, man. But yeah, I thought the whole segment was just kind of like really long winded. Honestly,
Oh
even
no,
like without
this
the
wasn't
pump.
the long this wasn't the long-winded segment at all for me.
There was multiple long-winded segments.
Yeah, I'm about to say we're gonna get to
Uh,
one.
I'd say like the first 30 minutes of the show it told me a lot about like this new era of AEW. And we'll talk about the set later. Let's just kind of just get through this. It told me a lot. Like it's just gonna be more of the same, just with a newer production.
Did you see something? I didn't think anything past production as far as the stage.
Oh,
That's the only thing I thought I was gonna be changed. I didn't
honestly,
think anything else was gonna change.
I thought that WB was actually gonna like really, really step in with this shit. Or like
I mean, it's still the first
whatever.
episode. We'll see.
Motherfucker, production issues. Motherfucker said fuck twice on the show. We still got a long-winded MJF promo and all that shit. But the next match that we're gonna talk about is the Acclaim versus Jeff Jarrett versus Jay Lethal.
There's
Y'all know
there's a little online beef going on about this. There's a little. I don't
I
know if
didn't
it
read
was
any of it.
I didn't either. I just saw it in passing, kind of like in the Discord. But if for anybody who didn't know, like Max Caster did a little song about Jarrett and Jay Lethal, and then he brought up Kurt Angle taking his wife from him, whatever the hell that was about, and just all this other stuff. And I think Jeff Jarrett wasn't very happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had some things to say, and then Anthony Bowen was just like, if you try to take liberties, we gonna have problems. And it was all this like, I don't know, that work shoot bullshit they like to do in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
And but it might not have been a work, it might have been a shoot for real. Because even when Max Caster came out, his bars were a little bit more aggressive than usual. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Now let's talk about that first line when he came out. He was trying to squeeze in every syllable into that first bar, bro.
You're gonna get that shit off. He was like, look.
Like at first I was just like, hey man, that's a nice little new flow he got. And then he started, that nigga finished that sentence and hit the fucking deep breathe like the chocolate rain, nigga. I was just like, this nigga did a 3-6 Mafia flow, but that wasn't because he know who they are, bro.
Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo, by the way.
Yeah, rest in peace. This match was whatever, obviously. It was solid or whatever, but you guys know that I hate the double finish sort of thing. Like
the dusty finish?
Especially when the second finish happens, like not even a minute later or anything like that.
That's how it goes. That's the dusty finish, man.
No, I hate it.
They got me. I really thought that the Acclaim just lost the tag belts. I was like, oh, it's over. They did get me on that one, but I'm happy they didn't go that route. Even though they're gonna have to rematch again at Battle of the Belts, which has me concerned a little bit.
What? Nobody wants that shit. They ain't gonna do a title change.
Maybe that'll be the reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear about a title change. That's not gonna make me go, oh my god, I need to watch Battle of the Belts because the match is already done.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's gonna happen, honestly, from my point of view.
I think Battle of the Belts is live next week.
It's live. I'm still not watching this shit. Even more reason to not watch it.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna watch it for spreadsheet purposes, but I'm probably gonna wait till like Saturday to watch it or something.
Free yourself from the spreadsheet. But
it's too late. I already started it. I'll forget everything if I don't.
Yeah, exactly. So that was cool. What do we got next? We got
greatness.
Yes.
Greatness.
And the first message that I see is fucking me saying I'm calling Daniel Bryan all sorts of names. Um, so we get Bryan Danielson versus Tony Nese. The match happens and then it ends, and then MJF and comes out, and then they have one. This is a terrible promo segment, bro.
So, has he had a good promo since he won that belt?
No, we get well, he had that one pre-tape that was good when he before the Ricky Starks match. And I felt like he probably should have went first, but this segment's terrible. From the your mama jokes to the, well, what is it? Tony Khan doesn't run AEW. The EVPs doesn't run AEW. I run it. It's just like, all right, bro. We know that shit in the Wild West, but it is what it is. And then the MJF, they were just like, I felt like they were gonna try to subvert the trope where MJF makes you go up the MK ladder, and then they tried
to fudge it a little bit.
Yeah, and then it was just like, no, we're not. We're gonna do the same shit that we did with Jericho last year. Let's go. This is going all the way till February, and then. What nice surprise are we going to be gifted at the end of this tunnel? An hour-long MJF match. Fucking kill me.
First of all, I hate 60-minute Iron Man matches from anybody. I love Bryan Danielson.
Go to hell.
Is fine. MJF is fine. I don't want to watch you guys wrestle for an hour. And mind you, this is going to be at the end of a 10-hour pay-per-view as is. So we're going to have their work cut out for them.
Kiss my ass. That's what I say to that. Both of these men, fuck you. This match is gonna fucking blow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking forward to it.
Maybe like 2/16 of this match is gonna be good.
Probably gonna like great the last like 5 minutes or so. We're gonna see. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of antics and shenanigans from MJF. As far as his promo goes, though, why is he yelling? Who told him yelling was like going to make the promo better? Has he always been that loud?
Yeah,
was it more? I just like it was like unbearable tonight.
Your TV volume was too high.
It must have been. You know what? You know what it is? My mom's. She switched to YouTube TV, so I've been using YouTube TV like the last 2 weeks.
It's expensive, bro.
It's fire. It's kind of fire though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It is. I love watching The Simpsons whenever I want to.
I've been watching random episodes of SVU. Just out of the blue. But yeah, but you're just like, MJF was just so loud, and you're just talking. And talking, and like, and there was like always moments where I thought that this promo was gonna end, and then it kept going.
It was like, your mama fucks a goat, and it was like, your mama fuck everybody here, and it was just like, you and D Malenko child or whatever the fuck he said. I was just like, all right, wrap this shit the fuck up, Brad. Dog,
let's get to the point.
MJF stinks, man. Moving on, we get the pre-tape with Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter talking about who Saraya's tag partner is gonna be. It doesn't fucking matter, honestly. If it's not Miss Monet, then I feel like people should probably start beating dirt sheets over the head, and then Tony Khan next.
I'm like 95% sure it's Mercedes Monet. We might well talk about the other promo. So, after we see the Brittany Baker, Jamie Hayter promo, we get a promo with Hikaru Shida, Tony Storm, and Saraya. Saraya's like, yo, I love these two girls right here. But Tony, you the best. You the better of the two. So I'm riding with you. And Hikaru Shida was like, yo, what? So my prediction is that Hikaru Shida is going to attack Tony Storm next week, which leaves Saraya without a partner until that music hits.
Don't worry. I felt what's gonna be the reasoning is gonna be like, you know what, Sheeta? I knew that you were gonna beat the shit out of Tony next week. So that's why I brought back up. And then fucking Mercedes Renee comes out. Like, can we think about this shit for a minute? Like, is this shit undone? Like,
now this is my thing is, if it is Mercedes Monet, me personally, I'm at least hit. Like with the Punk thing, they didn't blatantly say it, but they were hinting at it. I guess Britt Baker sort of like,
yeah, when she called herself the boss,
when she called herself the boss.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that wasn't enough. I feel like people would have missed that. You know what I mean? Like when they were doing the CM Punk thing, they made sure you heard the, you know what I mean? Like what was going on. Like when Darby did this promo, he emphasized it. I feel like you might have missed it if you wasn't paying attention with Britt.
Mhm.
I don't know. I saw WrestleTix today, and it said the forum there's still 1,000 tickets left, 1,500 tickets left. If I knew that 1,500 tickets left to be sold, me personally, I was like, hey, yo, y'all know Sasha's coming, right? I would have did that, me personally.
Mhm.
That's just me. That's just me. If I was trying to sell 1,500 tickets, I was like,
you would be a
right?
good booker, right? A good promoter, and try to like
I-
get people excited for the forum event.
We literally just saw it with Cena when SmackDown tickets, there were like 2,000 left. And they said, hey, Cena's coming. Them tickets sold out in a day. I understand it's Cena, but I'm saying with Sasha Banks, you probably could have sold at least another like 700, 800 off of Sasha Banks' name alone.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine.
You get a lot. You get a lot more women there too.
I mean, we'll see. See what happens.
It is what it is.
I do like the card for next week though. I'll be honest with you. I think it's gonna be a strong card. I think it's gonna be a good show next week.
I hope so. Next, something happened with my YouTube TV. So suddenly Lucha Underground was on, and then we got Killshot versus AR Fox in a singles match.
Good match.
Yeah, I thought it was solid, and then
I really liked this match.
It was over. Next, we get Jade Cargill with Red Velvet versus Sky Blue and Kiera Hogan. And I'm not gonna lie, my brother. The stunk. The finish stunk. Sorry.
Do you think this is Kiera Hogan's last time on Dynamite if somebody else shows up next week? They got Colt Cabana her.
I feel like somebody's gonna pull her to the side and be like, you know what would be great for you? ROH. I really think ROH will be a good place for you right now, you know?
Yeah, you probably should go hang out over there for a little bit. You feel me?
No reason.
Yeah. It's a good spot for you.
You know, the Jade feud is over, so I think that we're transitioning to Red Velvet right now.
Yeah, man, we gotta be work with the rookies over at Ring of Honor. You know,
go ahead, swing on to Ring of Honor for me.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I mean, they won't have to fight for wig color, so that's cool.
She burned hers off. That joke's not gonna make sense unless you allow the Patreon, which is $5.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he said no on Patreon. Yeah, man. So that is that's that match.
Also, I'm happy they're kind of getting Jade away from the baddies. I think that's a good
dissolving the baddies.
Yeah, let's get off the baddies thing. We need to we just gotta get that belt off of Jade. That's
my thing is that like, yeah, it's real cool that we're breaking away from the baddies, but who's breaking her away from the fucking belt?
I don't even know.
Let's fucking stop right there. Next or previous that we probably skipped or whatever, who cares? The Guns have a match with FTR. I mean, have a segment paying tribute to FTR. If this is FTR send off, that's green as fuck. In my eye, bro.
That's green as fuck if that's their send off. I doubt it. They're gonna have a match. I'm sure they're gonna have a match.
They heard that podcast and said, "What? Your Team Punk? Bet, get that motherfucker out of here."
Oh yeah, Dax Harwood already runner up for fucking nasty promotional tactics. Not even, just dick riding.
Dick rider of the year.
Dick rider of the year.
2 years in a row. Yeah.
Dick rider of the year, 2 years in a row. Last year with Punk. I mean, not last year with Brett. Now this year with Punk. This nasty work you're doing over there.
Shit. It was with Brett and Punk. Shit. I was double whammy in it.
Ew.
What else? And then I guess, main event. Samoa Joe versus Darby Allin. Wardlow really in the dirt.
Poor Wardlow. Yo, he wasn't even on the show this week.
Wasn't even on the show, and they said
he wasn't even on the show.
Said, you know who I'm fucking with? I'm fucking with Darby Allin, baby. And if Samoa Joe had any other contractual obligations or whatever, could have just got the belt off him with Wardlow, but whatever. The hometown pop of Seattle. I should have known that motherfucker was Seattle. with how fucking lame he is.
I don't know anything about
Yeah,
Seattle. I would want to go.
I don't want to go back. Maybe if I just stayed in like a cabin or some shit. I do not want to be in the city of Seattle. Well, what is it? Where they filmed Twilight at? For Angels or Angel, whatever the fuck that shit was. I don't know.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
My friend will kill me for not getting that reference right, but it's all right. They'll never hear this.
Did I ever tell you my Twilight story about when I went to go see an opening
Absolutely not. This is not the time.
Funny story.
We've been bullshitting already. You know?
I know we really have.
Like the first 30 minutes of this episode. But we're gonna wrap it up, folks. Hey everybody, if you have an Instagram, we're on Instagram. You can follow us at the A Show RNC on Instagram. Shout outs to the folks that is running that. Yeah, you can follow us and we'll just be posting content on there. And then, same stuff that we kind of do on our Twitter from every now and then. Without the live tweeting, though. We will not be live posting on Instagram. But, a lot of fun content and clips will be coming from that. You can subscribe, not subscribe. Well, you could subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. The link will be in the show notes. So also our Twitter ads and all the other stuff. Our charity with the Wrestle Club. We got them to Mania already, but if you want to get them some good food and some good merch, feel free to donate. We got our YouTube channel. We're posting content on there as well. And you can follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot, and then you can follow me, Cyrus on TWR. That is all the plugs. Is there anything you want to say, Quan?
Hope everybody had a great New Year's, and I'm looking forward to what we do for 2023. I think A Show Network gonna have some big things. And yeah, man, I'm excited.
Yeah. Just a whole bunch of fun stuff that's gonna be coming to the Patreon, all sorts of stuff. More content, of course, more shows, more episodes, all that sort of stuff. 2023 is gonna be a fun year. We're gonna have our 200th episode this year. So get ready for that. What is it? We took like 2 weeks. I think it's gonna be in 40 weeks from now. I think.
Okay.
I think so.
What episode are we on?
I have no idea.
I don't even know what episode. I never know.
On top, I'm gonna guess right now, and I'm probably wrong. This should be episode 162.
This is damn. We hated an episode in so fucking long. Okay, this is no. Last week was 162. We're on 163. Shit. You're close.
I was so close. Well, this is episode 163 of the War Report, baby. See you guys next week.